Hello, good morning. My name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Daud. My metric number is 99733. And today I would like to share my reflection on Teresa and Njoroge, what I learned serving time for a crime I did not commit. The story deeply resonated with me and providing insight into the justice system. Systemic issues surrounding wrongfully incarceration and the role social worker can play in addressing this challenge. For question A is personal impact and insight. The most remarkable impact on Teresa and Njoroge narrative was her bravery and tenacity in the face of unspeakable justice. Teresa decided to use her experience into goal to bring about change into institutional injustice that frequently criminalizes the marginalized by focusing on the difficulties experienced by women and children incarcerated. Her narrative made me reevaluate how I value the judicial system by highlighting shortcomings. Particularly, there was that vulnerable groups are disproportionately impacted by poverty, a lack of legal counsel, and systematic corruption. It affects not just the individual but also their families and communities. It emphasizes the necessity of structural reform to overcome these inequalities and reframe the significance of promoting equities and fairness in legal. For answer B is Teresa's story. She relied on the numerous challenges faced by individuals who are wrongfully incarcerated. This include first is psychology trauma, feeling of rage, hopelessness, and loneliness can result from the severe emotional and psychology one causes by being imprisoned for a crime one did not commit. The second is stigma of social reintegration. The stigma attached to incarceration frequently make it challenge to reintegrate into society, even after gender norms and culture expectation can exacerbate this stigma women. Next is economic disruption. Families facilities stably in damage by wrongful incarceration. Many of the women Teresa made were the only provide for their families, and their incarceration put their children in the risk poverty. The last one is a cycle of the marginalization. Ex-founders are frequently forced further into the periphery of society in the absence of sufficient support networks which fits a vicious cycle of the vulnerability and property. Her story highlights the need for systematic change, to prevent such injustice and better support those affected by them. For my answer, question number C is as a social worker, we have vital roles in addressing the challenge by faced individuals impacted by wrongful incarceration. Here are a few ways we can contribute. First is mental health support. To assist people deal with psychological wounds caused by wrongful incarceration. Trauma-informed counseling is essential. This entails establishing a safe environment in which they may discuss their experience and start to recover. The second is social reintegration. To assist people in start again, social worker can make easier for them to cases community service, job training and education. The fight to the stigma associated with incarceration, advocacy for equitable work opportunities is particular sector. Other than that, strengthening family dynamics. Family these are sometimes tarnished by wrongful incarceration. Social worker can help families with the difficult of reintegration, reestablish trust and reconnect. The last one is advocacy and policy reform. More broadly, social work can advocate for post-incarceration support program and improve marginalized communities access to legal reparation as example of systemic reforms. This action not only address to immediate needs of wrongfully incarcerated individual, but also contribute to creating more just the equitable system. For my answer, question D is Teresa's discussion has had a significant impact on how I view my future career as a social worker. It serves as a reminder of the value lobby, empathy and resolving structural inequalities. Her narrative serves as a beyond illustration of how one's own hardship can be turned into personal action, and it motivated me to approach my work with some tenacity and empathy in the order to support injustice like unjust incarceration. I want to use my position as a social worker to advocate for the system change and elevate the voice of the underrepresented groups. I am more determined than ever to help people impacted by this experience. Whether that be through legislative advocacy, reintegration initiatives, or mental health service. Her experience also served as a reminder to me of how critical it is to combat stigma. It is our duty as a social worker to combat systemic basis and create space where people can recover, rebuild, and flourish without fear of condemnation. In conclusion, Teresa and Njoroge's story is a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit, and the needs for the system reforms. It was deepened my understanding to the challenging faced by wrongfully incarceration individuals, and reinforced by commitment to advocacy for equality, and justice in my future as a social worker. Thank you for taking my time to listen my reflection. I hope my story can inspire everyone as much as it experienced me. Thank you.